Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my video. This is just a quick one just to show you how I train basically to build and maintain aesthetic physique. Here I'm doing machine rows for my back, and it's single arm, individually weighted single arm, and they're tough, yeah. And I'm supersetting there with rear delts, just with a couple of plates. And you can see I just like to keep it as strict as I can with the form. The weight doesn't matter, the weight can be, I try and keep the weights as light as I can and make the movement as difficult as possible. Here you can see I'm doing the same with the bench press, which I keep onto the chest and hold for a second before I push off. So all the drive comes from the pectoral muscles, nothing from bounce and momentum. My legs are up, as you can see in the fly movement, the same. If my legs are up, I'm not pushing off with my feet, I'm not wriggling around. All the stress, the drive and the force is coming from pectoral muscles. Everything I do here, everything you see me do, I'm knocking them out to absolute failure. Otherwise, how will your muscles know to improve for next time you're hitting them? This has been a favourite of mine for chest since I started training. Cable crossovers. It's the only movement where you've got that pressure on the pecs right through and even past where your hands meet, so you can really get a good squeeze. No other movement can you do with such a squeeze to the centre of the pecs. This gives you that defined line between the two. And these differ slightly from flies in the fact that gravity is, you're against gravity in flies, and in cable crossovers the pressure's just completely against the cables, so it's in that one direction. Here we are doing skull crushers. Now this is something I haven't done for a year, so you'll see me in a minute get a right tremble on. But the key to these is keeping the elbow in the same place and using the leverage to really hit the triceps. And that was very hard. You could see the tremble I got on there. I'm gonna do one of my favourite supersets here for biceps, and I'm starting with traditional straight bar curls. Absolute failure. Nice and strict. Same bar, reverse grip curls. Really hit that, I guess, the long head right into the elbow. And your forearms are on fire after this. And once I've failed on that, I'm going to drop it down, pick up the dumbbells, complete the trifecta, and hit some hammer curls to failure. And that is bicep annihilation complete. You can see when I'm getting to the last reps and the reaching failure, I'm not wriggling about, arching my back. I'm just keeping the pressure on the bicep. There's no need to be messing about trying to complete the rep. I'm not trying to break any records. I'm just trying to break down the fibers. Right, this shoulder press I'm trying to get stronger at, so I'm actually chasing weight on this. And it's just because I want to be able to do press-ups in a handstand position, so I'm really trying to strengthen my shoulder press. Take note though that I've given you two camera angles so you can see my feet are off the floor, so the drive's coming only from shoulders. And then I'm supersetting into side delts while they're warm. Really burn out them side delts, nice and strict. Look how slow the last rep is. I'm not cheating, I'm not swinging, I'm not bouncing. There we are. Drop them two down, put them together into the front raise. I'm lifting them up, nice and strict as well. Keep my elbows tucked in. That puts lots of pressure on them front delts. And that's delts toasted. And now I'm doing rear delts here on the the fly machine. Different from doing it with dumbbells, but they both serve the same purpose, but the pressure's different. It's a constant tension with the machine, whereas with the dumbbells you've got it's gravity against gravity, so it's slightly different. He's been doing squats for the first time in a long time, so safe to say I was sore the day after from this. But with squats I like to pause at the bottom and then drive out of it, so there's no bounce at the bottom, no cheating. And that's me doing leg extensions. Landmine rows. Now these are the most slept on back exercise. My favourite. I think you get your best results from this. And then I've supersetted them with dumbbells, rear delts. Again, just concentrate on form with both of these and the results will come. And there we go, that's my 44-year-old natural back. I don't see it much. Very rarely ever see my back, so I thought I'll have take a little shot of my back so I can see it myself, see what's going on back there. I'm looking alright for someone who's had a long layoff. But I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back bigger and stronger than ever. Deep into my 40s. Also, I apologise for the croaky voice during this video. I'm not quite 100%, but we push on. We push on, guys. Thank you.